In the vast and turbulent history of One Piece, three names stand above all others as the titans of a bygone era: Rox D. Zebek, Monkey D. Garp, and Gold D. Roger. These men didn't just dominate their time. They shaped the very structure of the world that exists today. Their origins, motivations, and legacies are deeply intertwined, and their influence continues to ripple through the current saga. Rox D. Zebek emerged from the shadows of the West Blue, a man whose ambition knew no bounds. He wasn't content with being the Pirate King, he sought to become ruler of the entire world. His ideology was rooted in chaos and domination, and he gathered the most fearsome crew in history, including Whitebeard, Big Mom, and Kaido. In contrast, Goldie Roger, born in Logetown, was a man of freedom and curiosity. He sought the One Piece not for power, but to uncover the world's secrets and fulfill the mysterious Will of D. Then there's Monkey D. Garp, a Marine from East Blue who rose through the ranks not by following orders, but by following his own sense of justice. Though offered the title of Admiral, Garp refused it, choosing to remain on the front lines where he could fight pirates directly and protect the people. Each of these men achieved legendary feats. Rox built a crew so powerful that the world government erased his name from history. His downfall came at the God Valley incident, where Roger and Garp formed an unprecedented alliance to stop him. This battle not only ended Rox's reign, but also marked the beginning of a new era. Roger, of course, went on to conquer the Grand Line, reach Laugh Tale, and become the first Pirate King. But his journey was not without hardship. He battled a terminal illness, faced countless enemies, and ultimately chose to disband his crew and turn himself in, sparking the Great Pirate Era. Garp's greatest victory was defeating Rox, but his personal struggles were profound. He had to balance his duty as a Marine with his love for his family. His son Dragon, the world's most wanted revolutionary, and his grandson Luffy, the future Pirate King. The God Valley incident is one of the most mysterious and manipulated events in One Piece history. The world government went to great lengths to erase all records of the island itself, as well as Rock's existence. This act of historical censorship suggests that the truth of God Valley posed a threat to the established order. While Garp was celebrated as a hero for defeating the Rock's pirates, the full context, his alliance with Roger and the protection of celestial dragons, was buried. The government's narrative painted Garp as a lone Marine savior, omitting Roger's involvement and the deeper implications of the battle. This selective storytelling shaped public perception, turning a complex event into a sanitized legend. It also raises questions about what other truths have been hidden, and how propaganda continues to influence the world's understanding of history. The world of One Piece as we know it is a direct result of these three men. Rox's defeat led to the rise of his former subordinates as emperors, creating the current balance of power. Roger's execution ignited a global race for the One Piece, inspiring a new generation of pirates. Garp's heroism became the foundation of marine legend, and his legacy continues through his descendants, who each challenge the world in their own way. The current conflict between pirates, marines, and revolutionaries is a continuation of the ideological war these three men began decades ago. All three carried the enigmatic D initial, symbolizing a shared destiny tied to the ancient history of the world. Yet their paths diverged dramatically. Rox was the embodiment of unchecked ambition, Roger the seeker of truth and freedom, and Garp the reluctant enforcer of justice. Their lives intersected at God Valley, a moment that defined the course of history. Interestingly, their legacies live on in the current generation. Luffy mirrors Roger's spirit and will, Blackbeard channels Rox's hunger for power, and Dragon continues Garp's defiance of the world's rulers. As the final saga unfolds, the shadows of Rox, Roger, and Garp grow ever more significant. The secrets they uncovered, the ideologies they fought for, and the battles they waged are central to the mysteries of the Void Century, the Will of D, and the One Piece itself. The God Valley incident, once a buried memory, is now resurfacing as a key to understanding the world's true history. These three men didn't just fight for power, they fought for the soul of the world, and their influence will undoubtedly shape the final chapters of One Piece.